Warren Gatland named his 36-man squad. So here's my reaction to the squad. Who's missed out? Who's been put in? Any exciting people in the team? And yes, we are going to get to Jonah Holmes. Don't you worry. Let's do this. So first up, we're going to go with the forwards. I'm going to talk a bit about each player. Some players will have more to talk about. Some players not so much. First up, let's talk about Rob Evans in the squad. Recently injured, but in the squad. No issue with him being there. Wyn Jones of the Scarlets as well is there again. Played for Wales before, no issue with him being there. Nicky Smith, same with him, played for Wales before, happy for him to be there. Again, guys, let me know in the comments below what you think about this squad. Elliot D of the Dragons, the captain of the Dragons, of course, been fantastic this season for them, deserves his chance now. Ryan Elias of the Scarlets, again, deserves his chance. He's shown some promise in the summer tours. Ken Owens of the Scarlets, captain of the Scarlets, very good, probably will start as our #1 hooker this year. Very happy to see him. Leon Brown, a young, exciting prop, coming through, had 1 or 2 games for Wales. Really good for him to be in the squad, very happy for him to be there. Thomas Francis, a beast, brilliant option off the bench from Exeter Chiefs, happy he's there again. Samson Lee of the Scarlets, what a beast he is as well, happy for him to be there and I'd like to see him start. And Dylan Lewis of the Blues. To be honest with the props, no complaints at all, very happy with who's in the squad, but again guys, let me know. Let's have a look at the rest of the forwards now. Jake Bowles in the squad after being injured from the Scarlets. Adam Beard, Bradley Davis, Corey Hill, Alan Wyn Jones is captain once again after Warburton, of course, retired a few months ago actually now. Ellis Jenkins of the Cardiff Blues is in there as well. Again, no complaints. Lydiot, no complaints at all. Ross Moriarty, no complaints. Tipperick, no complaints, and Aaron Wainwright, a really exciting young player. Had, I think, 2 games for Wales so far. Really excited to see how he will do. I don't expect him to play against the likes of Scotland, Australia and South Africa, but I think he'll get his chance against Tonga. Now let's move on to the scrum halves. One player missing from this one who we'll talk about in just a second. Aled Davies from the Ospreys, of course, is in. Gareth Davis is in. Thomas Williams is in from the Blues, but no Lloyd Williams. Now, he hasn't played amazingly and he has lost his place to Thomas Williams, but what do you guys think? Do you think he's a good option off the bench, or do you think that Aled Davies will be the option off the bench? Again, I would think Gareth Davis would be our starting scrum half, and then Aled Davies on the bench, and you might think Aled Davies will start against Tonga and then Thomas Williams on the bench against Tonga. That's what you think. But again, no real complaints about the scrum half positions at all. The fly halves is where it gets interesting. Picked are Gareth Anscombe of the Cardiff Blues, Dan Biggar of Northampton Saints and Rhys Patchell of the Scarlets. Now I have made a video looking at who should start for Wales, Anscombe or Dan Biggar. So that will be linked in the description down below, and check it out in the I button as well. Loads of comments on it on Facebook forums, a lot of you getting your thoughts in there, so do go check it out if you haven't seen it already. One absentee is Rhys Priestland. No Rhys Priestland at all. He's actually been playing quite well for Bath recently. I've really enjoyed watching him play. He is not in the squad. Thoughts on that? Priestland in or out? Yes or no? Vote in the poll and then let me know in the comments below. The centres then, no real complaints for me personally. Scott Williams is injured, so he's not in there. So we've got Jonathan Davis of the Scarlets, Tyler Morgan, Hadley Parks, and then Owen Watkin. Now this is where it gets interesting, is the wingers. So we have Josh Adams of Worcester, Steph Evans of Scarlets. Now the interesting one is this one, Jonah Holmes of Leicester. I hear you say who? Exactly, well, born in Stockport, Welsh grandparents, signed for Leicester from Yorkshire Carnegie back in 2017 and has 10 tries in 15 games. I don't know much about him. I've seen a few highlights, looks like a strong, quick player. I don't know much about him is the honest reality. Interesting addition, we'll see how he goes. The question about Gatland's Law is starting to crop up once again. I am looking to make a video on that, but does it exist? For some players it seems to, for some players it seems to not. Then also we have Luke Morgan, who of course is a former Sevens player for Wales, has played really well for the Ospreys. He's into the team as an uncapped player along with Jonah Holmes. And then we have George North, of course, who has scored 5 tries in 6 games for the Ospreys this season. He is in form. Really good news for the Wales team. And then finally, the fullback positions are Lee Halfpenny and Liam Williams. Who do you want to start at fullback? Of course, for the first game, we have to remember this, that the likes of Liam Williams Jonah Holmes, the likes of Josh Adams, Dan Biggar, and the England-based players will not be able to play that first game because it falls outside of the window in their contract where they're available for Wales, but they'll be available for the Australia, South Africa and Tonga match. They'll be available for that. So if everyone was available for that, I believe it is Australia. Tonga coming up second, which we can't really focus on too much. But let's say South Africa. Who would you like to see starting that game? Because South Africa are on the up. They are definitely on the up after beating the All Blacks and beating Argentina comfortably. So who would you like to see start? I will make a video for that as well. So there you go, there's the squad. What are your thoughts? Comment down below. There are my thoughts. If you have enjoyed, do subscribe, like, and I'll see you on the next video here on BIS Rugby. Peace.